guys, Angie Bell with my fairy treasures. Okay, I am coming around, you guys, and you may see my head for just a second, so sorry about that. Okay. Oh, this is just crazy. My original, I always want to call it an easel, but it's not an easel. The thing I put my phone on, it broke. So I have another one, and I have to put it at an angle, and let's just go on with the video. Okay, so what we are creating today is, my last video, I painted up, I did a 3-tier tray. And on the 3-tier tray, there was a mushroom and these 2 pumpkins, which you guys are seeing. And I said I would come back and show you how I did these, right? So, here we go. So, the first one we'll do is we'll do this pumpkin. This is a really simple one. So, we'll start with the most simple one first. I'm making a video! So, all I'm going to be using is black, cheap black acrylic paint, white acrylic paint. These are all just craft paints, and some gold. Okay? So, let's get started. Oh, and I should tell you, I painted all these with Kilz, K-I-L-Z. I buy it by the gallons. You can buy a quart of it. If you buy a quart, it's probably about, I don't know, $6, $7, maybe $8 now. If you buy a whole gallon, it's like $15. I also use it in my mixed media. That's why I buy so much of it. But it's good when you're doing work like this to Kilz, because then everything's, all this work you're doing is going to stay on here. You're guaranteeing it to stay on, rather than if you just use acrylic paint to paint these white, you may have some paint peeling up and stuff like that. So you want these, once you do them, to be, you know, want them to be there. You want the paint to be on there for a long time. Forever. So, okay, so let me put some black acrylic paint right here. So what you're going to do is, this first one's going to be a stripe. So we're going to do checks yet. We're going to do stripes. And I'm going to start right here at the top. And this is the thing, when you're doing this type of work, do not worry about perfection. This is, oh, I didn't even say this. This is, oh my God, what is this? I'm trying to tell you who I'm inspired by. Oh my God. Why do you have brain farts when you're making a video? I shouldn't say people. Me. It's what is it? Matt Childs? That's not the name of it. It's something Childs. All right, it's gonna come to me in a second. What I'm trying to make, it's in my title. I do not know why sometimes my brain skip this one, because that's, you're doing black and white stripes. I do not know why sometimes my brain just, especially with a video, just goes blank. Okay, so what you're doing is you're just following the line on this pumpkin, the little groove, this whole little groove right here. You're just following that. So that's all you have to follow. Really, really simple. Okay, so we're going to skip that one, go to this one. Okay. And I hope it's very clear in this video what I'm doing, because I'm at a really different type of angle using my phone holder here to make this video. Ooh. Okay, and then be careful because I just got my hand in it. And what you might want to do is hold and hope I just want my arm to be in the way. So I'll just keep trying to hold it like this. Did I just get my hand in it again? Hopefully my arm's not going to be in the way. What I really like to do is hold it by the stem. I just want to make sure I'm in frame. Okay. And you don't have to worry about getting it perfect like up here because we're going to paint that the stem black on top. So there we go, Mackensey style. Boy, I've been sitting here sweating that for the last like 5 minutes. Mackensey child style. That's what we're doing here. And these are perfect for the fall, for your fall decor. And beautiful to put on your 3-tier tray. I mean, this stuff, these pumpkins can be all year round, especially if you have a farmhouse or rustic. It can go in so many different home decors, in my opinion. So I'm not putting my Mackensey inspired pumpkins away. I am definitely going to keep them out because I love the Mackensey style. I love the checks, and I love the checks with flowers too. Okay. Okay, so now I'm just going to go back where I kind of touched it with my finger. There we go. Okay, so that's what that looks like for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to let that dry for a minute, and then we're going to go back like I did here, and we're going to do some distressing on everything, and then we'll paint the stem black. But for right now, let's put that one aside and go work on another one. Let's do this. Let's do this one. This one's really, really easy. Put that brush in there. Oh, I didn't bring my new pen in here. Hopefully this one's dark enough. All you need is a Sharpie, but this Sharpie started losing some of its ink. Oh no, no, I think it'll work. Okay, so for this one, it's really super simple. Okay, you're gonna take your black Sharpie, and you're just gonna follow the lines of this pumpkin. See these lines of the pumpkin? Just follow the lines of the pumpkin. Go to like the top, because that's where you're going to put the design. Again, follow those lines all the way down. And follow those lines. There we go. Then what you want to do is you just want to basically divide this pumpkin in half, and just from here to here you have to draw a line going around, right straight across. All right, so you have your little line right there. So just follow that same line and go straight across, and you're creating your checks. And if you get a little off, you're fine. The Mackensey child style is all about celebrating the imperfections. In fact, you put imperfections in your work. So just a second, I'm just gonna do it so I can see it. I don't know if you'll be able to see the rest of these or not. Okay, so I did those all the way around. So that's what it looks like on top, and then that's what it looks like all the way around. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you how to do this, but I'm not going to finish all the checks. Well, I don't think I am. Let's see. See how long it takes us. I swear, you guys, it's always, if it's not one thing, it's another videotaping. Always trying to find the best mode on your camera or your phone. For me, it's my phone, that I don't have things going in and out. When it hits a white spot, the color wants to explode out. Then, like I said, my camera holder, it broke. It's just know, as makers or as YouTubers, we're always trying for you guys. We really are. It's not easy all the time. Okay, so let's start painting. Let me turn it this way to make sure you guys are seeing. Okay, and then you have the top of it. Just kind of, so there's your first check. So then you're not going to worry about what's down here. You're just going to keep following that pattern. So there's black, leave that one white, paint the next one black. I kind of just right in the middle, just start getting it on good, and then start going in, finer. And I cannot tell you guys how much I enjoy doing this type of work. I honestly thought, okay, I'm going to do a couple of these Mackensey pieces, these Mackensey style pieces, and then I'll be done. I am obsessed. I love it. And I also am a mixed media artist, so of course I love it. It's just painting. It's more decorative painting, but of course I love it. I don't know why I would think that I wouldn't. Okay, so there's another one. So let's skip that check and go to this one. And I got out of the lines a little bit right there, and that's just perfect. You want those little hand painted looking little inclusions in your work, so it takes the pressure off. You don't have to stress about being perfect. Skip that one, go to this one. So on this one, it's the last one we're doing. So now I'm just doing the top here. I kind of just go straight across. Okay, there we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to let this dry. And for the sake of the video, we're not going to do the whole pumpkin. We'll just do these ones. And I'm going to show you, I'll do this off camera, but I'll show you how we're going to put the distress on those, okay? On the black and on the white. But let's set that aside and let that dry. Now we have this one here, the mushroom. Now the mushrooms, okay, the pumpkins, all these are just, oh, and I should have explained, these are the glass pumpkins from Dollar Tree. These are the gold ones, the gold glass pumpkin from Dollar Tree. And this is another bronze one from Dollar Tree. This is one of those mushrooms that you get in springtime. A lot of us have them. So I saw it and I thought, oh, these would be great to do. I thought they'd be really cute. So let's do the checks on the top and then stripes on the bottom. So how you do that is, see, there's little on this pumpkin, there's little crevices here, here. So just follow the crevice and go up. So start in that little crevice and go up. So a lot of things you do already have like some design that can help you with making your checks or your stripes. Okay, so that's easy. So now we need to do a circle going around. So I'm just going to start like this. And then once I do it once, you can just follow it all the way around and you'll stay pretty even. And all I do is use the one from before to come right across. Okay. Okay, so there we go. Now, see how you ended up a little bit off right there, but we're fine. We're all good. So now you have your checks on the top, right? Now on the bottom here, you're just going to eyeball it the whole time. So just put a line going straight down. Okay. And you're just eyeballing it. And just trying to get the line similar. If they're not completely equal, it doesn't matter. You're just looking for it to be similar as far as the distance between each stripe. It doesn't have to be perfect. Even the line doesn't have to be perfectly straight. Once you put the black in it, it evens that all out. There we go. So now we have our stripes. So now we have our stripes and we have our checks. So let's fill in some stripes and some checks. Let me get my brush out again. Okay. So let's do some of the checks up here on top. We'll do the ones down here at the bottom first. And follow that all the way down. Okay, so we're just going to keep just going every other one like we've done on everything else. If you have gesso, you can use gesso, probably do the same thing as this Kilz does. And Kilz is Kilz. It's a wall primer. And like I said, I don't know if I said it, you get it at, you can get it at Walmart, you can get it at Home Depot, Lowe's, any of those type of places. It's just a wall primer. I buy it by the gallon, like I said, because I use it on my mixed media as gesso. And that's all gesso is. It's a primer, you know, to prime your canvas, or you can use it in different mixed media ways, which I do that too, but I won't start talking about mixed media. So I'm going to go online today, go to Best Buy, because Best Buy is right by my house, and look for another holder for my camera so that I can put it on my desk. Right now I have the thing holding my camera. It's one it's so big, it's on the floor. It's good if you want to film something wide, but if you need something to come right down up over you and to sit right in front of you, yeah, it's not good for that. But I have it at an angle, so thank you guys for dealing with me at an angle today. A little bit different. A little different camera angle. But at the same time, I think I found a mode that won't be trying to focus all the time. So, it's always something with these cameras, I'm telling you. These phones, these cameras, our videos, we're always trying, like I said, though. Okay. So let's do this. We have black here. We want to stay white here. Go black here. So this is going to the top of this. The top of this is going to be black, like right on the very top, so it doesn't really matter about how much you go up on that. That's white. This is black. Oh, I really went out of the line there. Which doesn't matter, but I just really went out, but that's fine. Okay, so you guys get the point of what I'm talking about there. Okay, so and on the very, very top, I'm going to show you on the very top. I'm not going to finish the stripes. On the very, very top, you just want to take it and just go in a little circle around. I'll show it to you guys in just a second. See, I just did a little circle on top. So whenever you do your stripe will go right into that little black circle on top there. Okay, so let's do a few stripes on the bottom of here. Actually, you know what? It's hard for me to, well, I can do it like this. I can hold it. I was gonna say I don't want to touch this because I'll ruin the paint, but I can do a couple stripes here. Okay, so then we're going to skip that one right there and go to this one. Okay. Okay, so now you get the point. So black, white, black, skip that one and go to the next one. Okay, so we're gonna let this one dry. We're gonna go back to the beginning, which was this one, right? And I wanna show you, now look, I got a little black right there, and that is perfectly fine, okay? Because sometimes they even swipe black through the white. Okay, so let me put my brush down. We want to put some white little brush strokes through here, just like this one. See how there's white? So let's do that. So this is when we're going to put more imperfections in. All right, let me get some white going here. And remember, it's just some cheap white acrylic paint. Flat is the best to do this type of work. Okay, so I'm going to use, if you have a fan brush, you can use a fan brush. I have this, I'm gonna use a smaller one. I have these really, really stiff brushes. So if you have a stiff brush, that'll make little swishes really nicely. I never thought I would use these really stiff brushes, but I use them for water, making like waves in water. I use them for making clouds. I use them to do this type of work. I absolutely love the stiff brushes. Once I found something to do with them. So, what we want to do is we just want to throw some swishes in here. Maybe a little bit right there. And everyone do the swishing a little bit different. We're going to throw some swishing there and some swishing here. Okay. This one I'm just going to do the swishing right in the center. Like that. I'll throw some down here. Okay. Put those on this side this time. And I kind of have a lot of paint on my brush, so I just wiped my brush off with the paint because I just had too much. Let's just do a swoosh going out like that. So now we're done. So there's all of our little swoosh all the way around. See how much better it's already looking? Just makes it really start looking really cool. Okay, so then let me get my other brush that I like for this. Okay, I think I'll use this one. We're going to take some gold paint. And this is a really, really small brush. Okay, just a little small brush. I'm going to take some metallic gold paint. You can get this at both of these, all this paints you can get at Walmart for the cheapest price. This dazzling metallic gold, Deco Arts. This is a good one because the gold is really, really pretty on it. Not all golds are the best, but I do like this gold. I was watching Olivia from Olivia's Romantic Home, I think it's called. I'll put a link to her below. And that's where I got the idea of painting these pumpkins. So I should be mentioning her. Sorry, Olivia. She adds a little bit of white to her gold. I saw that the other day. So I just thought, I'll add a little white to the gold and just see what that does. Probably just brings it down a little bit more. So, you can just swoosh some gold anywhere you want like this. Okay? And this is kind of a big area, so I just went like this. I'm just going to do it a couple areas on this part. Perfect. You can just use it straight gold, or you can add a little white to your gold. I just added a little white to it. I hadn't done that yet, so just thought, let's do that. Put a little there. And you're creating little inclusions. Little inclusions that might appear when you fire. when people make pottery and then they fire the piece. I believe that's the kind of inclusions that Mackensey Child was trying to create. Or not trying, maybe those are the inclusions that appear when they do their firing. I'm not really sure. Okay. And we'll do one more here. Okay, see what that does? It's pretty fabulous. So cool. Love it. So off camera, what I will do off camera is I will paint this, I'll paint this black, just like I did this one. See the stem? The stem's all painted black. We'll paint that stem black. I need to have some of this paint dry on here before I touch it. So, okay, so now let's go back to this one. Okay, remember I didn't do the, I didn't finish the checks down here, but it's the same process. You just finish the checks down here the same way. But let's hit some of the, let's make some of the inclusions. So I'm going to first, just since I have the gold paint in my hand, I'm just going to go ahead and start with doing some inclusions on this with the gold paint. Okay, on the white. Okay. Do some in there. Bring some up here. I haven't done very many, but I've done it like that. Okay, so now you see those little inclusions like that. Okay, so then let's go back to the black. Can I? Where's my little black? Oh, the white. Sorry. Let's go to our brush with the white paint. Load it up a little bit. Take as much off as you can so that you don't get too much on here. Okay, and let's just do one right up the center. I took too much paint off. Okay. Okay, we'll do some here on this side and some right there. That's what I like about this. There's no right or wrong answer at all. You can put a lot on this one. Let's do a lot on that one. There we go. Bam. Look, we're already done with that. So we got our gold or yellow type of inclusions. We have the white ones. Okay. So then let's go to our mushroom. And let's go ahead and since we got the white paint in our hands, we'll go ahead and start putting the inclusions in. Okay. There. We'll put an inclusion like that here. We'll just do a couple on the sides. Just do some coming up from the bottom. I try to always change it a little bit, and then I'll do some on top like that. So that's the top. And then remember we did a few stripes here. So let's just continue that. And we'll do that. Okay, so that's what that looks like. Okay, now we did some stripes here. So let's do some inclusions on the stripes, some white inclusions. Okay. Oh, did I only do 2 stripes? Oh, I did 2 stripes. Okay, so there's our inclusions there. So let's throw in the yellow inclusions, or the gold. They're not really yellow or gold. And we'll throw those in right here. Here we go. We'll throw some in right here. We'll throw some in on the other side here. Okay, then let's go back to the top and throw some inclusions in. Do some there. Do one here and up the middle there. There we go. Just did one there. And let's just do some coming up from the bottom. Coming up. There we go. So, oh, I can throw some more inclusions in between. Let me throw one in between there. I didn't do as many inclusions up here at the top because we didn't finish all the stripes here, but we did finish there. Okay. Just trying to show you what we did. So off camera, and actually I threw a yellow there, that's actually a black, because look, black, white, black. So we'll paint that black. So what I'll do off camera is I'll finish up this mushroom with the stripes and the inclusions, and then I'll finish up this one off camera so that you can see it. Okay, and then I'll just finish up painting this right here. So let me finish painting these up, and then with you guys I will do the just put my brushes away. On camera, I will do the triple thick, a triple thick coating with you guys. This stuff is awesome. Get this because you can spray them with like a clear spray paint, but I think it's better to use this triple thick. It puts a really thick, beautiful glaze. It looks like like your pieces have been fired. Like you threw them, you sculpted them, and you fired them. That's what this makes it look like. So I picked it up for $1 on clearance at Hobby Lobby, but you can get it for $5.99 with a coupon and pay like $3 or $4. It's worth it. I would get this. So it's Deco Art Americana Triple Thick Brilliant Brush On Gloss Glaze. And if you need to get on Amazon, I'm sure you can get on Amazon too. So, okay, so let me go ahead and pause you guys. I'm going to finish these up and then we'll glaze a piece with our triple thick and finish up the video. Okay, so I will be right back. Let me make sure I'm going to get out of here without moving my camera, which I just did. Okay, excuse me. There we go. Okay, you guys, I finished up all of the little bits that there were to excuse my head. Okay, I finished up all the little bits that there were to finish up. Okay, so I'm going to take the ones that are all finished, which I showed you at the beginning. I'm going to take those away. These are what we have left. So I'll just show you the mushroom. So I finished up all the checks and stripes, anything we didn't finish. And I put all the inclusions. Okay. Here is the bigger one, which I think we finished this one completely. Well, I hadn't done the top. So there's doing the top of it like that. Okay. So you just take a little paint, go on a little circle, and then just paint up. And there's all the inclusions. And then, this is probably my favorite one. I love the shape of it. My little short fat pumpkin. There's all the inclusions. Okay. So what we need to do is we need to, let me put those up here. We need to use the triple thick Deco Art. Get this at Hobby Lobby. Remember I said it's about $5.99. Use a coupon. I did pick them up. I picked up like 3 or 4 of them at the beginning of the year for like $1 a piece. I was like, oh, I knew you know what? When you see stuff like that and you know that you're going to probably use it in the future and it's $1, just pick it up because have it in your stash because you probably will use it. Okay, just a second. I need to get a brush to do this with. Just a second. Should have already had a brush clean. Sorry. I wouldn't use your like brushes that you like your good acrylic or watercolor brushes for this. I would choose like a more of a cheaper craft brush. One that you don't care about. Let me grab a paper towel. So after this, you guys, I want to paint with you. There's these little small, like little ceramic pitchers that are this small that we got from Dollar Tree. And also, wait, there's one other thing I wanted to paint. Those and something else. There was one other thing. I'll do another video. That'll be the next video. We'll paint those together. And then I want to make some of those Dollar Tree pumpkins out of the fabric pumpkins. So we'll do a video on that. Okay, so take my brush and start clear coating this. There we go. And you won't see the total the effect of the sheen until it's dry. I mean, you'll start seeing it, but it'll look better once it's dry. So these are so fun. They're so Mackensey Childs inspired. I love it. These would be cute on your 3-tier tray, which I have a video on how I made my 3-tier tray. And these are on the 3-tier tray. I will connect that video on here so you can see how I made the 3-tier tray. Or you can even do a 2-tier tray. You can throw these in baskets with a bunch of other things for fall. You can just put 2 or 3 together. There's just so much you can do with these little pumpkins. And I love them being Mackensey Childs style. I think it's fabulous. Okay. Sorry if you guys just heard my husband. It's a little swear word. Sorry. Okay, so now we're at the top of it, and we'll just go ahead and paint the top. Go around in a circle here, and then we'll just go out like this, and then hit the top. And so that's what you'll just do to all 3 of your pumpkins. Let this dry, and you'll be, voila, done. So that is it, you guys. I hope you guys are inspired to make some Mackensey Childs inspired pumpkins. And also the mushroom, which I am obsessed with. I don't know if you guys can get these all in here or not. I'll just put them all in there. But look how fabulous this looks. I just love having all these pumpkins and a mushroom. So cute. And mushrooms, because I did 2 of them. So I hope you're inspired to do some Mackensey Childs inspired and fall pumpkins and mushrooms. And start Mackensey Childs checkers and stripes, anything else. Fabulous. I love doing it. It's so fun. And I think that's it for this one. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to do so. If you can give this video a thumbs up. Any comments or questions, leave below. Come visit me on Facebook and Instagram. And I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Bye. Let me go back a little bit so I'm not too much in the camera. All right. Bye, guys.